All right, guys, so we're going to make a video here today on step 3 of the Say Yes activity. Say Yes activity is something that I learned from Brittany Brower. She is an awesome trainer out in Arizona. And this is one of my dogs, Chris, so he's going to help us. So in step 3, we call that committed engagement. And what we're looking for is for the dog to sit and give us eye contact. So in step 2, we're just looking for eye contact. We didn't care if the dog sat or not. And it's not uncommon for the dog to just start sitting on their own during this. But if your dog hasn't sat while you've been doing step 2 at all and only been standing, then you're just going to need to wait them out. And they're going to learn that, well, standing and staring at you isn't going to work anymore. What else can I do? And they're eventually going to sit. So we're not actually going to tell the dog to sit. We're going to let the dog figure it out on their own. So we're going to do our same thing. I'm going to kind of move around a little bit and then pick my spot to put my feet. So we're walking around. I'm going to come over here for the camera so you can see. So I'm going to pick my spot, face my dog. Yes. Now I'm going to distract Chris with some food here because Chris is very in tune with me, and I want to demonstrate what would this look like if I had a dog who got up and decided to start doing a bunch of sniffing. So I'm going to throw some food out. I would not do this normally when training a dog to do this. Chris, release. Because I wouldn't want to encourage the dog to look away. But so every time Chris moves over, I'm going to face him. I'm going to toss some of the food over here so he goes over there. So I'm going to face him. So say he was just sniffing instead of me using food. Yes. So you can see he stood there and stared a little bit like, what do I do now? So I thought, well, I'll try sitting, because sitting and looking at me works a lot in just our everyday life that we did in our 6 things to reward with him. And I went, oh, well, that worked. And I did a little food chase there with him. So we're going to, again, plant my feet, and I'm going to face towards him. Yes. And he's like, oh, well, this is pretty cool. Yes. Oh boy. Good job. We'll get a little up and movement there. I'll come back around, and I'm going to come back around and plant my feet again. Yes. Yes. So I'm going to turn to face him. And that wasn't the best setup because I walked him into this heel position. Yes. We'll let him walk for a moment here. Plant my feet. Yes. Yes. Reward him right in front of me, not where my pocket is. Yes. Good. We're going to go right and straight in front of me there. So that is our step 3. We're going to plant ourselves in one spot like we did in step 2. And we're going to follow the dog around as they walk around us. But instead of getting a yes with just the eye contact, they have to do both eye contact with sit at the same time. But I'm not looking for duration. Yes. Yes. And there, I don't want him just jumping straight towards my treat pouch or my pocket. Yes. Good. Yeah. Good boy. So that is our step 3 that we do with the dogs. planting ourselves, turning with the dog to face them, and when they sit and offers eye contact, we're going to yes them. Okay? Bye-bye, guys.